accelerate, to go faster, hasten. The action of molecules accelerates when they are heated. The poor condition of the motor made acceleration difficult. Creep. To move slowly and quietly close to the ground, to begin to happen. Crawl. Some mistakes are beginning to creep into his work. Ivy is a creeping variety of plants. Crush. To press together so as to completely distort the shape or nature of the object. Grind. The machine crushes corn to produce cornmeal. Passage of the legislation was a crushing blow to the president's program. Cultivate. To plant and raise a crop, to encourage the growth of a relationship or friendship. Grow. The professionals had common interests that allowed them to cultivate a working relationship with each other. The cultivation of diverse crops in pre-Columbian America is well documented. Dictate. To state demands with the power to enforce. Impose. The workers were not in a position to dictate demands to management. His boss resembled a dictator. Distinguish. To hear, see or recognize differences. Discriminate. Some people cannot distinguish colors well. Anteaters are distinguished by their long noses. Docile. Easy to control or train. Manageable. The moose is typically a very docile animal. Many rebellious young people see docility as a weakness. Engender. To cause something new to exist, to create. Produce. The politician's charisma engendered enthusiasm. Economic conditions in the 1950s engendered an era of industrial growth. Engross. To become completely occupied or involved in an activity. Engage. The teacher's lecture engrossed the entire class. Henry's short stories engross readers all the way to their surprise endings. Flaw. A small sign of damage that makes an item imperfect. Defect. There is a flaw in his theory. They noticed that the contract was flawed. Harvest. The act of collecting a crop. The crops gathered. Gather. The United States had a comparatively good grain harvest this year. They were able to harvest the crop before the rain. Mammoth. Very large. Enormous. The successful entrepreneur is now known as a mammoth in the computer world. The physics teacher required the students to purchase a mammoth textbook. Mirror. To show, as in a mirror. Reflect. The results of the study mirror public opinion. The strength of the economy is mirrored in the standard of living of the people. Obtain. To gain or secure something. Gain. The university obtained a new particle accelerator. The painting by Ali Rahimi was not obtainable. Particle. A very small piece of something. Fragment. Particles of dust can destroy electronic instruments. Small particles of matter hold the keys to understanding the origin of life. Settle. To establish a home, to resolve a disagreement. Colonize. People arriving from the south settled in Shiraz. The lawyers settled their differences and came to an agreement. Transport. To move from one place to another. Carry. Flying is not always the fastest way to transport passengers to their destination. The transportation expenses of products increase the final cost of the item.